Hello and welcome back to Snack Play Love, where today we are streaming and recording Storybook Brawl. Your last breath abilities are also slay abilities, so let's buy that. So if we have a creature that says when I die I do a thing, it means that it also now says when I kill something I do the same thing. Complicated? Yes, but let's try it out. We just recorded a sad Dracula. What? Let's go. I got a confusing message from my mom. Um, Hey, right, so we want last breath abilities. That's last breath abilities, you never get it back again, so we probably don't want that. I think we just take the chicken over the egg, which I presume is deliberate on their part. The golden chicken sells back for 2 gold, so essentially whatever we paid for it, we get back. So hopefully we can upgrade it into something more relevant to our hero's ability. There are very few last breath and slay. Well, last breath is slay abilities. Last breath abilities in the cheap thing. Hooray! So he bought that 0-1 because in the spells deck, which is what they're playing, it becomes ridiculously good later. Um, hmm. Let's risk it. So if we win, we get a bonus. So I am going to play that and that. I should book that as a dwarf support and power the doubly up, but I don't think it matters actually. We'll lock it because it's only locking one thing. The rest of the shop will fill with extra bits. Oh, that's unfortunate because we actually lose all of our things and our spell as well. That 0-3 killed us. Wah wah wah. Okay. Let's just go doubly season. Do excuse me checking my messages. So 9-9 on the third match of the game is pretty high. It will probably only survive 2 hits maximum though still. The little dwarf will swing in. We can't put it in the first position because it would only get 1 lot of support. So do they have a full board? They do. Their doubly is smaller than ours. No, our doubly is smaller than ours. Hooray! That's our first actual win of this series, putting us up to level 3. Now this will give permanent boosts, which is sweet. This is a dwarf, so we kind of want both of them, but we can't afford both of them this turn. I think we do this and then lock for this guy. I haven't seen any last breath abilities yet. I could have done that actually. Get a random character from the shop because we wanted 3 of the things. Guarantee that you'd get that one instead. But yeah, that would have meant that that does swing and attack people, which is kind of not what you want early in the game. If your ranged person suddenly gets their weapons out and swings in, not ranged, support, from the back row, then he can die and your support characters lose their support. That said, this person has dragons which are going to swing at my back row anyway and kill it. So our 3-6, what? It does have a last breath ability. I am an idiot. So we killed something, so we got an extra copy. Aha! Aha! So this is actually a really good thing for me. Look at me learning how to play the game. That's still too risky. Dice roll. None of these have last breath. We will use the roll. You're the good characters. Nobody is good apart from Trance. He's evil. Evil. We do want something with a large bottom. None of these are dwarves. Come on, let's risk it. That's got a last breath as well. Lock. So we can put a doubly in the. Oh yeah, I was going to say we've got the money for him, but we haven't. We haven't got the money for him at all. So they do not get their sleigh. Stop killing my support characters. Wah wah wah. That's sweet. So dwarf doth get bonus. What does that do? No, if we went into good, that would work. But I think we're just going to last breath dwarves at the moment. I hadn't really appreciated that, because Trophy Hunter's such a vague idea that it does really well with those dwarves. Do excuse me faffing about. Right. I should cycle there, shouldn't I? What am I doing? Are any of those last breath? That's a last breath. Don't think we care about any of these truly, though. That's got a last breath on the Juliet, Romeo and Juliet. Hey, so that double triggered. Boing boing. Oh, don't kill that. No, we needed that to kill the queen. Oh, well, that's embarrassing. That was a win that we threw away just because people were in the wrong places. So, this has made the random characters cheaper. I don't know why there's a lucky there, but we will buy it for one. We need a Juliet to make Romeo trigger. Do we want to make Tree super healthy? Probably do. Are we focusing on good characters? I don't think we are. That's a risk. Yeah, we kind of locked all our slots with very diverse things. Because we don't really want dwarf support if we're going into princes and princesses as our later game plan. I didn't even look to see what level this person was. Should we use some emotes? That's good. That's powering me up. That's dying. It's powering me up. Powering me up. Powering me up some more. Cool. Oh yeah, it doesn't have to die for its last breath slay trigger to trigger. So this person's quite high up the tree, but we just wiped them, which is nice. I want to buy that and then put it back in there. That would be sweet. So if we know that we don't want the treant, buy that, sell that. Do we want the experience? We could do with getting to the end game faster. So, shbing. Do all of our characters have slay? Oh, less Brath characters have slay. So that's like, oh, our dwarves have +2/+2. Sure, why not? Read the cards. There we go. You can go on the back row now. I should have flipped that some more, but there's just too many moving parts sometimes. Did you get 2 copies of that? Oh no, gives it 2 attack permanently. Ugh. So we have gone horribly wrong this time. I don't know how, compared to last time, that was abysmal. Who's there and why did they just fail? Okay. We don't want the baby dragon. Probably don't want the evil queen. Medusa's very good, but it's not on theme, is it? Last breath gives us permanently better things? That's actually stupidly good, isn't it? Look at me learning how to play as I play. See, that's a Romeo. We haven't seen a Juliet. That's a slay ability. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. No. So that makes everything ridiculously cheap. Do we want damage to all characters? We do. Do we want to lock our shop to get some slay? Jesus, this person's dropped. Okay. I'd heard about that happening, but I'd not seen it. So we didn't get to trigger our super duper slay abilities. Hey! Hey, gorgeous. We don't have any animals. I mean, she's terrible and we can drop it, but I don't think the Romeo and Juliet plan is going to work out. Last breath, give your opponent 1 gold. Yes, let's have that on a creature so that when it kills a thing, it gives their opponent gold. That's good. So when it kills an opponent's thing, it does 4 damage to all creatures. I don't think that's going to trigger that often, is it? If that wasn't a last breath ability, I'd have got rid of that by now. These cretins need to die more often, don't they? Yay. Pop. So we're going to struggle here. Oh, that was so close. Do we want slayability? Because we've got a bunch of slayabilities, haven't we? Because last breath abilities are slayabilities. Oh my gosh. Well, that certainly helps. So, if we drop the baby Puff Puff, put that in there. God, he's terrible with that. I mean, is that... Who are we going against? 18. Oh, that's the same as us. Well, let's try this and see what happens. Oh well, thank you. Hey, dwarfs! Yeah, we're not really slaying anything, are we? Ranged attack. Super duper. So we're now level 6. We need to buy something. I mean, to sell something so we can buy something. I don't think that's going to work. I mean, it's a massive waste, but... Did we sell the other doubly? We did. Oh, why does it do that to you? I mean, it's also given me the dwarves payoff now as well. No, that really isn't where we are anymore. That's not a good animal. That's the last breath for evil? Last breath triggers slay ability on one of your... So that would work. But that's a 6/5 and it's never going to get any bigger. Ugh. I genuinely don't know. Oh, we're against top anyway. I needn't have worried. We're just going to lose this. This person has an actual deck as opposed to a mad collection of nonsense. Because we've got too many support characters that just don't do anything. Are we losing 18? Not quite, but we're almost dead. Yeah, we do need that. I don't think that works. If we don't win, I think we lose. So, as in, game over. There's Juliet. Hello. Okay. Puff Puffs didn't really work out. I think... Cycle, see what we get. don't see that that's going to work. Yeah, W just went straight. Oh! Oh, okay. I mean, that was completely great. 1. All of our evil stuff is background support stuff. Yeah. No. I'm afraid we didn't do too well there. 4th place, that's 1 spot off a win though. Technically anything. No, 4th spot is a win, isn't it? Yeah, the numbers have gone up. We're a squire now. Wow, I have to keep this video. Right, I am stopping it though. Goodbye YouTube, and see you back in 1 second.